A very good morning, guys. How on earth are we? Hup, here I come. Hello. How the devil are we, guys? Oh, right. You join me for Wednesday morning. I am up at Genesis Distribution in Cwmbran. Just tipped off a load of the Merito boxes. They have a load of them over here on storage. I've been here since 6 a.m. 7 a.m. sorry. Been in since 6. Started at 7. Got up here. Oh, sorry. I'll start that again. Been in since 6. I've got here since 7 o'clock. I was here at 7. Two of my colleagues in front of me when I got here, so I had to wait for them to be tipped. And yeah, I've been tipped off now, and I was tipped by a young lad by the name of James. I said I'd give him a shout out. Works at Genesis, and he's also an avid follower of my channel. So, hello James, thank you very much for tipping me, mate. Fantastic service. So, yeah, I'm all tipped. It's now time to, well, you'll be seeing James now. I might see James now. He's, I mean, he's on the forklift there. You may see him in the corner there. I don't know whether the camera will go down that far, but yeah, he's just putting the rest of the boxes away. So, and I put the back camera on at the moment because I thought I charged all my cameras up, but my my 7, which I'm using in the window at the moment, doesn't seem to be working. So I've had to charge it. There's a bit of a nasty corner there, so I'm going to have to reverse back a little bit. I get some swing. I gotta get. Actually, I think I'll just turn around rather than make it a bit more awkward. There we go. Just do a full swing around, and you'll see James now. Hopefully, you've seen him then with the rear camera. It's a little bit tight coming around that corner when you're just tipped off on the ramp there. Go around the block. And head out. Yeah, we're okay there. Normally there's a couple of wagons parked here, so just got to be careful. Oh, I've got to pop in and see a message from the boss. Right, I'm going to pop in and see them, and I will come back to you shortly, and I'll let you know what I'm doing. So, oh, let's go on straight again. There we go. It's better. Bear with me 2 seconds, and I will be back shortly. Toodles. Okay, message passed on. Right, I am now heading back to the yard. I'm going to have this box taken off. The window closed is a little bit quieter. Yeah, have this box taken off, have an empty on, and I'm going back to North Thornton again. I was down there yesterday, and I'm back down again today. That's what I was in my last video, with the narrow bridge and the narrow lanes. So yeah, I'm going back down there again today, and it's not going to Southampton again by the look of it. Brought the one back yesterday, didn't go to Southampton, went back to Freightliner in Cardiff. And that's where this one's going as well, so it looks like I'm going to be back again tonight, because I've got what have I got driving on now? Not a lot. 45 minutes. So by the time I get back there now, it's 3 hours down to North Taunton, but I will need a working time break before I get there. And I say I started at 6, so I need a working time break before 12 o'clock. It's now 10:30. So probably, well, I could actually have one down at the yard, put a box on, and then have a break, and then crack on down to North Taunton. Yesterday I was there, turn the lights on, I was there the best part of 3.5 hours, waiting to load yesterday. So could be the same again today. We'll see once we get there. Break off. Can't believe it's a week to Christmas. Yeah, still going a bit too slow for him. Yes, week today, Christmas Day. Wow. Where's this year gone? I think what I might do next week is I probably won't be, as I said in my last vlog, I probably won't be doing a vlog next week. I think what I'll try and do is I'll put a little compilation together over the year, from last Christmas to this Christmas, I think. So that will include some footage from Keedwells as well. Just a little compilation of different bits and bobs over the year, as this has been my first full year as a vlogger. Because I actually started 18 months ago. Where that 18 months has gone, I just do not know. It has flown by, absolutely flown by. And so just after Christmas last year, New Year, I had the new truck from Keedwells. I might include something about the new truck there, and I don't know, we'll have a look. I'll have a couple of days off to sort something out, so I'll probably put something out between Christmas and New Year. But we will see. See what I can do. I say I'm only working 2 days next week, Monday, Tuesday. So I probably won't do a vlog. I'll just, as I say, I'll just see if I can put a little compilation together of the year. And go from there, really. So anyway, I'm gonna crack on back to the yard. I'll do a little time lapse from here, I think, maybe. Go around there, and I will speak to you when I'm leaving the yard. Let you know what time it is, and we go from there then. Probably be a couple of days vlog again. Depending on how long you are. I think last week's was a bit long. I really should have split that one. It was 1 hour and 37 minutes long. That was quite long. So if this one's that long as well, I think I'll split it into 2. So that could have given me this weekend and then maybe next weekend's vlog, or release one on Christmas Day or something. I don't know. We'll see how long this vlog goes on for, because I won't be doing a lot today, because I'm just going to be basically going down to North Taunton. And it's not Taunton, it's Taunton, T-A-W-T-O-N, North Taunton. It's the other side of Exeter. And we go from there then. See what I'm doing, and see how long the vlog's for. See how much footage I've got, and we just take it from there then. So anyway, I'm going to crack on, and hope you enjoy the time lapse. Catch you in a bit, guys. Toodles.
Together, learning about our history. Love and kindness, we all need a family. Together in my favorite season, let's do it for the right reason. Oh, I wish that it would never end. I did my best and knew just how to play my part. Together in my favorite season, let's do it for the right reason. Oh, I wish that it would never end. Christmas.
Okay, I'm just leaving North Taunton. It is 4 o'clock, as I thought. I would be here for a couple of hours, and I have been. All loaded and quite heavy, as usual. So I thought, I know you've done this one before with me going out, but it is now raining and the floors are absolutely soaking wet. So let's see if we can make it up the hills, is it? This could be a bit of a challenge. What do we see? I'm definitely not going to get back to Freightliner in time tonight.
Was reported on M5. You are on the fastest route.
I'm not going to get back till 7:15. Freightliner shut at 7, so I'll be taking this back to the yard. I'll be going over the Freightliner first thing, I would think. So I got a feeling that that's just going to, it says 7:15 now, but I think that's just going to get later. Because I'm going to be driving through rush hour traffic in a bit as well. An hour before the traffic starts. So I'll probably be up somewhere by junction 22, maybe, High Bridge, that area. Here we go, breathe in. Bit of a puddle there. So all it's done this afternoon though is rain, and it is not just light rain, it's been hammering down all afternoon. So I'm not really looking forward to these hills now, one in particular. As I said the other day, if I hit that bend and there's someone else coming down the other way, large vehicle, and I've got to stop, then I could be struggling for traction. So hopefully, fingers crossed, touch wood, Splendor, I don't get any major problems.
In 3/4 of a mile, turn left onto A3072.
All that muddy water coming out that field there. It's a bit mucky. I'm hoping you can see me okay, because I know it's getting a little bit dark now. In 20 minutes it'll be a pitch black. I'll be up on the A30 by then, so that's good. Don't forget, if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed to my channel, it would be nice to get to 8,000 by Christmas. Don't think it's looking likely now, but I'm on almost 9,000, almost on 7,900. So it would be nice to hit the 8,000 mark by Christmas or even New Year. So if you're not subscribed, please press that subscribe button and press the bell notifications as well to get my notifications of my videos coming out. Generally on a Saturday or Sunday they come out. Like last week was Sunday, mainly because I was working all day Saturday. Did a 10-hour shift on a Saturday. Oof, unheard of. I don't mind. I was home Friday night, so it didn't really matter. And Claire was working Saturday as well, so it's all good.
In 1 mile, turn left onto A370.
Oh, won't be long before I get to that hill now. Take a left here, then onto the main road, take a right, down under the bridge and then up the hill. As you can see, the roads are absolutely soaking.
In 3/4 of a mile, turn left onto A370.
To be fair though, although it's a nightmare of a place to get to, this one, the people in there are really nice. You have a good laugh with them, you can have a chat with them, and I believe they did ring up Maersk, who we do the work for, who the boxes belong to. Apparently the company contacted Maersk last Friday, when I was up here last Thursday, and said what a nice driver I was. So I thought it was nice, and Paul rang me up on the Friday morning to pass on the message, to say that I was a nice, polite driver. Makes a nice change. I was quite chuffed with that. But yeah, you can have a good laugh with them. They're as good as gold. Even the vets and that, all of them, you can have a good laugh.
Turn left.
And you know me, it takes as long as it takes to load. If it takes them 10 minutes, all well and good. If it takes them 2 hours, all well and good. I'm in no rush. It gets done when it gets done. Go left again here now. See, it is a bit of a mare to get into. Left, right, curvy turns and narrow bits of road.
Turn right onto A3124.
I think I'm going to probably have to knock it into manual when I go up this hill. If I let the gearbox do the work, I'll probably start spinning everywhere.
Turn right onto A3124.
It would be nice if we just come out that way. So much straightforward, but fortunately it's too narrow. Too many parked cars and vans and God knows what. You never get a truck down there. It's literally half a mile that way. And going round it's about 2.5 miles. But never mind. Alright, here we go.
Continue on A3124.
I have my roof open. Lorry coming down that I can see at the moment. I go under this bridge, and that's when I get the hill. See, there's a lorry coming round now. There he is. I'm sure that was the only one I saw. Come on then. Manual. Cars, that's alright. Deal with cars. Come on. Come on. Up you go. Yes. No problem. Just a couple more little hills coming up. But, should be okay with those. Back into automatic. And away we go. Right, I'm losing light, so you're probably not going to see much now. I'm going to crack on, and I'll come back to you when I get up to the yard, and let you know what time I get there and what the plan is. Whether I'm going home or whether I'm doing something else. Because as I said, there's 8 loads coming out of here tomorrow, so I got a feeling I might be back down here tomorrow. But we will see. Anyway, I'll catch you in a bit, guys. Toodles. Very good morning, guys. Oh, bit of a letdown this morning, I'm afraid. Got back to Cardiff last night. Pick a trailer up. Well, I dropped the container off at Freightliner when I picked up yesterday and loaded. Had that one taken off, had an empty 40 footer put on. Made my way to Weston-super-Mare, World Quarry. So I'm back in the quarry again like I was last week. Stopped outside last night because the gates were closed, so I couldn't actually come in. But luckily enough, there's room outside that I can park up overnight. Parked up with 1 minute to spare on my working time. Very, very close. So I was parked up at just before 9:15. Started again at 6:15 this morning. Gates were open, so I thought, great. Came on down. I got to swap a trailer, a full one, and then drop this empty one off. But unfortunately, I can't get the trailer out. It's parked in like an alleyway, Well, hang on, I should be able to show you. Oh, I'll take that off there a minute. As you can see, it's over there. Let's turn the light up, you might be able to see a bit better. Alright, there's the trailer I'm supposed to pick up. But unfortunately, as you can see, there's a 7.5 tonner pack right in front of it. On the other side, there's like a step and a fence, so I couldn't even get into it sideways. So basically, I'm just waiting for the people to turn up, so they can move the 7.5 tonner, and I can get under it. So yeah, I'm supposed to have taken this back, and then picked up one for taking that into Freightliner, and then taken one out of there for Bristol for Yate for 10 o'clock. It's now 10 to 8. Still no one turned up. Still saturated like a lemon. And yeah, Yate's not going to get there for 10 o'clock. And I'm supposed to be going to Felixstowe later on as well. So it's going to be a long day today. As far as I know, it's doing this one, then doing the Yate, then going back, and then going back to the yard, picking an empty up for Felixstowe, and then reloading at Felixstowe to come back for tomorrow. That's all waylaid plan. No, all good plans and all that. Only takes one thing to stuff something up. And I can understand why they've packed a 7.5 tonne in there. They don't want, obviously, don't want anyone coming in and taking the trailer. But yeah, when you're supposed to come and get the trailer, you can't get to it. So I've spoken to Paul, the boss, twice this morning. Rang him at 25 past 6 this morning. Told him I couldn't get it out and there's no one here. And I just updated him at 7:30 to say that there's still no one turned up. So he wants me to ring him back now at 8 o'clock. Let him know what the score is. So hopefully that Yate one will get covered. Because there's no way I'm going to get there for 10 o'clock now. It's going to be at least an hour and 15 minutes from here back to Cardiff. It might be a bit longer than that because it'll be rush hour traffic then. So we just have to see what happens. But this sort of thing happens, you know. Just goes to show, nothing goes to plan, ever. Not for me anyway. Oh, I don't know. So yeah, it's just a waiting game now, waiting for someone to turn up. I'm hoping they turn up for 8 o'clock. But, well, we just have to wait and see now. So yeah, it's about as much as I can report this morning so far. As soon as they turn up, I'll swap them over. I'll shunt that one out, shunt this one in, read a trip to that one, and then crack on back to Cardiff. But see what time that's going to be. So I'll come back to you when I'm leaving here, let you know what time it is. I'll catch you in a bit, guys. Doodles. Okay, right, I'm now leaving Freightliner. Just goes to show, when something can go wrong, it will go wrong. Got into Freightliner at, something in there, 10 to 10? Yeah, about 10 to 10. It's now 5 to 12. Problem with the reference number, bit of a mix-up apparently. So I've been in there for 2 hours. So I'm now on my way to Yate. I should have been there for 10 o'clock. I'm now going to get there for 1 o'clock. Whether I'm going to be still going to Felixstowe later, I don't know. The boss hasn't said. But
At
yeah.
the roundabout, take the third exit to Wentleigh Avenue.
Just goes to show. When it can, it will. Saying that though, in this game, it is... That's indicating, buddy. In this game, most days, things go wrong. Not very often things go to plan. It's a strange old game.
At the roundabout, take the first exit to Wentleigh Avenue.
Paul, when he rang me up, tell me what the new reference number was, he also said, "You working Saturday?" No. Day off Saturday, work last week. Claire and I are having the day out. It's gonna be nice, looking forward to it.
In half a mile, enter the roundabout.
Let's see how quick we can get here now. Sat-nav's telling me it's just over an hour, so. But, with my experience of going into D8, it could be a little bit longer. If I still am going to Felixstowe,
At the roundabout,
it should be a
take
case
the
of
first exit.
bring this back to Freightliner, back to the yard, box put on, and head to Felixstowe. I would think.
At the roundabout, take the first exit to Wentloog Avenue.
I gotta be honest, the only time I notice those keys tapping is when I'm recording. I don't think about it otherwise. They tap right against the dashboard. Nightmare. That's what everyone can hear. I have started to make a list for shout outs as well. There are a few, well, a couple I've got so far.
In 3/4 of a
From
mile,
last week's vlog.
enter the
I'll go through my
roundabout.
messages. I'm sure I had a few on messages this week as well. But I do want to take this opportunity as well to thank everyone for the messages I've received last week. One for the birthday messages, although it's not my birthday till Saturday. It's very kind of you all. And everyone has wished myself and Claire a very Merry Christmas. And of course it's reciprocated. I wish everyone out there a very, very Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. Hope everyone has a good one. Just think a week today, it'll all be over. Another year gone. Blimey. I just don't know where this year's gone. It has flown by.
At the roundabout,
This time last year, I'd only been vlogging 6 months, 7 months. And I was on, I think it just about got to 1,000 subs by this time last year. So I was hoping to get there by the Christmas time.
At the roundabout, take
And,
the second exit to
That's when the boys
Way.
took me under their wing and started giving me shout outs, and I started getting more people subscribing. So I think I jumped from, I think it was about 400 and something to, by the time Christmas arrived, I think it was about 1,200. That was a big, big leap in a couple of weeks. Oh, slippery. I don't know whether that, see if that, yeah, it'll lift. It's not that heavy, so the mid lift will come up. That's why I was wheel spinning. Yes, so where's this year gone?
Roundabout, take the third exit.
Unbelievable how quick it's gone. I always remember my parents saying when I was younger that when you get older, the older you get, the quicker it goes, and they weren't wrong. Because this year has flown by. It's Claire and I's third Christmas together, which is nice. And obviously with circumstances beyond our control, we've had to cancel the wedding twice. So fingers crossed, it will be next year. Hopefully. As long as everything goes to plan. But we'll see. What was I saying? Yeah, this year has just flown by. Absolutely flown by. And I reached 7,900 last night on subs. So that's, you know, that's a big jump in a year. 6,500 subs in a year. I'm happy with that. So everyone that's out there and has subbed, thank you very much. And if you are watching this and you haven't subbed, then please press that subscribe button. Also press the bell icon for the notifications. And you can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. My Facebook page, Trucker Jenko. Twitter, I'm at Jenko Trucker. And Instagram, Trucker Jenko. what I tend to do is I post on Instagram, that automatically goes onto my Facebook page. So whatever's on there is on my Facebook, and then
At the roundabout, take the third exit to A4032.
I post it individually then on the Twitter. I haven't done anything this week. I haven't posted anything up this week at all, which is very unusual. So I might have to rectify that later. I'm down in the 8 or something, put something up. This isn't the best of roundabouts, this one. Very busy. And a lot that comes from my right don't indicate left to go up here. Well, they do indicate left, and I go to pull out. He's going left, he's a container, so I can go. Now they indicate left as they're coming off the junction. Instead of turning left there, they indicate for this junction on the left here, which is a tad confusing for other drivers. Right, let's crack on over the 8.
A4032.
And I'll speak to you when I come back out of there. Find out, I should know by then what I'm doing, whether I am going to Felixstowe. So I'll catch you in a bit, guys. Toodles!
It was the night before Christmas. I was closing down for business in my little present shop, when the bell on the door jingled once more, and then time almost came to a stop. But somehow I knew, and maybe so did you, that everything would change from now on. Yes, from this Christmas on, this Christmas on. We forgot what you came for, and in the coffee shop just next door, we talked for hours on end.
Very good morning, guys. Oh, 6 o'clock in Slough. Got my coffee, wake up juice. On my way to Felixstowe. Yesterday, got back to the yard, swapped boxes, and headed back out. I could have got a little bit further last night, so I think I only did about 7.5 hours driving yesterday. But by the time I parked up, I only had 20 minutes driving left before I needed a break, and then I would have only had another 40 minutes left to drive for my full working time day. So I thought, well, not quite sure of any way to park up between here and there in 40 minutes. So I thought, I'll park in Slough. I know I'm okay to park here. and I'm just over 2 hours away from Felixstowe. So I'll get up there now. I'm due up there for about 8:30. And it's a box, pick up to drop this box off, empty one, and pick up a loaded one and take it back to the yard, or Merthyr, one of the two. Not quite sure which yet, but yeah. So it's Friday, foot down Friday, last day of the week. Fingers crossed, everything will go fine. What we got here? Do a couple of shout outs before I get going. Todd the retired trucker. He sent me a birthday message, and it was his birthday on the 16th. So a very happy birthday, or belated birthday to you, sir. I hope you had a good day. Wayne Taylor. Jason Jewell sent me a message, and he was saying I got to sort out my my audio for the little mic mishap I had last week. So hello Jason, and thank you very much for watching, mate. Alex Clark, he sent me a couple of questions. What's the speed limit? What's the vehicle speed limited to? Mine is limited to 56, and it does 56. And also he asks, what would I be doing if I wasn't a lorry driver? The answer to that is I don't know. So I was a bus driver for a while. I was 11 years doing buses, and I was an inspector for 6 years of that, 11 years. So maybe something else to do with that, some sort of supervisory job, I'm not sure. But I can't see me doing anything else now. I'm back in on the lorries, and I'm loving it. So hope that answers your question, mate. Jonathan Jackson and Ross McGarry. Ross sent me some nice comments, so hello guy, hope you're doing well. And that's it for the minute. I'll see if I can find some more a bit later on. I've done my walk round checks, and it's just a case of now just cracking on. So yeah, I'm hoping you can hear me okay, because I've just gone to turn my camera on for the microphone, and battery's dead on it, so I must have left it on. So that's on charge, so next time you hear from me now, hopefully that mic will be back up and running. So I'm going to crack on, and I'll talk to you when I get to Felixstowe. Catch you in a bit, guys. Toodles!
This time last year I was on my own, just me and a plastic Christmas tree all alone. But this year will be different in so many ways. Now that I've found someone with whom to spend my days, now I know what Christmas can be like. And now I know what everyone's been talking about. Now I know what Christmas can be like. Peace and joy for everyone alike. And now I know what Christmas can be like. I'll give you a kiss underneath the mistletoe.
Okay, just had a quick half-hour working time break. I'm literally a couple of minutes from the dock. Pulled over because I rang Paul, the boss, about 20 minutes away from the dock for a VBS. And he said, "I'll pull up." He said, "I'm out the office a minute." He said, "I'll give you a ring back as soon as possible." So I parked up for working time. And very kind of you, thank you very much, sir. Parked up for working time, and 10 minutes into that, he rang me back. He said, "Right, you ready for your VBS?" Yep. So, got my VBS, had a half hour, and I'm on my way into the dock now. So I thought I'll take you in with me. I know you've come into the dock with me before. I mean, when I get to the gate and whatever else, I'll have to shut the cameras down because I'm not allowed to record in the dock. And this is going straight back to the yard. Apparently it's going up on Christmas Eve because it's a Boxing Day delivery. So just someone will be dropping it up Christmas Eve. So it looks like a place I'm taking it to, Hoover. I've only got one day off. It should be Christmas Day. It's a bit sad. I should have 5 days off. It's Christmas Day, Boxing Day, 27th, 28th, 29th, and then back in on Monday. It's another miserable morning, and coming up I think I saw 3 accidents where vehicles have spun out, and one was quite nasty. It involved 2 vehicles. One was into the central reservation, the other one was on the hard shoulder in the bushes. So not very clever. It's all the surface water. Everyone is. Oh, have I come in the? Have I come in the right way? Remember this bit? I was to come in the other side. Didn't know there was another gate into this. Yeah, so yeah, it's all the surface water, and everyone's going a little bit too quick. And they're spinning out on aquaplaning and that sort of thing. Not good. Right. Yeah, I've come in the other side, I have. I've only been here, well, this is what, the 3rd time I've been here. So I gotta go around the Trinity terminal. I've come in the side where you get your pass, which is over there. And there is someone that watches my vlogs that actually works here. He's a shunter, drives one of the tugs. He always messages me when I'm down here. See how busy this terminal is now. See whether I get sent over to the THA or whether I go straight get the box off. If I go straight over to get the box off, hopefully I won't be in here too long. In which case I can crack back on. As I said, this is going straight back to the yard, so I even got to take it up to Merthyr. She's great. I don't know why he's got his I-beams on for. It's a bit bright. It absolutely lashed down coming around that 25 today. It didn't take long. I thought I'd be in a couple of slow bits of moving traffic, but didn't stop all the way around. Literally took me from Slough to the A12 turn-off was about an hour and 5 minutes. And from the M4 it was about 40 minutes to get to the A12, which is highly unheard of on the M25, especially in this weather. But it was alright, it was all good. It was all good. Right, I'm just about to pull into the terminal now. So I'm going to have to shut the cameras down. And go and book in. So I will catch you when I'm on my way back out, guys. I'll catch you in a bit. Toodles. Alright, guys. I'm all done, all loaded. Just waiting for this flipping railroad crossing. Been sat here for about 5 minutes now. That train's gone across and reversed back. I don't know what it's doing. Whether it's going to continue going on now or what, I don't know. It's holding traffic up left, right and centre. Big queue across the road there. There's a big queue behind me now, because I'm literally just coming out of the container yard. Yeah, I got in there and I thought I booked in and I got my my allocation for the box coming off. But then it said THA. This is what you're given. This is the that's the slip you're given when you get in through the gate, when you book in. And the top one gives you the box number that you're, you can see there, box number there that you're bringing in, and that's the box that you're taking out. And that gives you a location of where you're taking the box, which is G21. And then the bottom one said collect THA. I thought, oh great, holding area for the collection. But luckily enough, I got round to G21, had the box taken off. I only had to wait about 5 or 6 minutes for the box to be taken off. Pulled round to the holding area. As I got into the holding area then, the registration number came up on the board with a tick next to it, so I could go straight back out, didn't even have to stop in the THA. And straight round, got my next ticket then, which was the smaller one, which tells me the box number that I'm picking up and the location, which is there, G106. So I had to go back round to G again, 106, and pick the box up. So there was another one in there. There was, as I went past, there were 2 trucks parked up, and there was a nice Scania V8 parked up on the left. And as I went past, he gave me a beep. And then I pulled up because he was a bit further back, so I pulled up on 106. And then as he came past me after he'd had his box put on, he gave me a beep and a thumbs up again. So if that was you, leave a message down below. Good to see you, mate. And thank you for the acknowledgement. Very much appreciated. But yes, so now I've got quite a long journey back to Cardiff. What time is it now? It's now 10:30.
Was reported on A12. There are 35 minutes of delay on your route.
Yeah, so there we go. 35 minutes delays. So at the moment it's telling me,
at the roundabout,
and normally it would be
second exit.
Normally it'd be a 5-hour run. But the sat nav's telling me it's going to be more or less a 6-hour run. So it's going to be tight. I got 2 hours 53 driving on the clock at the moment, and I got 6 hours driving in front of me. So this is going to be a close one for the 9 hours. I can do a 10, but it would be nice to get back on the 9. So I got to go through the final bit of security now. They put the registration number in and the box number. I'm going to hold back now until he clears the gate, otherwise it won't clear his number. So once he's gone past the gate, I can then go through. There we go.
At the roundabout, take the second exit to Trinity Avenue.
Morning, buddy.
Hey, buddy. Looks good to me. Thank
Yeah.
you, Connie.
Thank you, mate. You have a good Christmas, buddy.
You too, you too.
Ta-ra, mate. I just check the registration number against the box number to make sure I pick the right box up. Which I do anyway coming out of the container terminal, because you've got to use your rides card for that. So you can't get out of the container terminal until you've cleared the rides card. So, but that's just a final check, just to make sure that I have done what I'm supposed to do. So it's up on the A14 now. Follow the 14 down, pick up the A12. A12 around the 25, 25 M4, back to Cardiff. Oh, nice U-turn, buddy. Felixstowe travel. Nice bit of driving. Oh, fun and games, fun and games.
Keep right to A154.
I don't know whether I mentioned earlier on as well. I can't remember whether I did or didn't, or whether I mentioned it to Claire. When I spoke to Paul for getting my VBS, help if I was in the right lane, wouldn't I? To get my VBS, he said, "You working next week?" I said, "Yeah, Monday, Tuesday." He said, "Do you want to work Sunday, Monday, Tuesday?" No, thank you. I'll be out Saturday night. It's my birthday. No. Not that I'm a big drinker, but I don't like drinking the night before if I'm driving, so the day after, like, you know. So, yes, I won't be working Sunday. And I got to see if I can get a later start on Monday as well, because I got to take Claire into work. So hopefully I can get about an 8 o'clock start, which I'll ask him now when I get back to the yard. And for those of you that have stayed watching this vlog right up until this point, I'd like to thank everyone for the support you've shown me over this past year. It's been a really good year. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Thoroughly enjoyed doing all the vlogs. I think there's only been a couple of weeks that I haven't vlogged for over the actual year. So yeah, thank you very much for your support, all your kind words, all your messages. Yeah, it's really overwhelming, the amount that I've had over this year, and hopefully the channel will grow a little bit more next year now, and we'll continue in for the following couple of years. We will see how things go. It will be nice to continue what I've been doing this year, next year. Yeah, it's all your support is very much appreciated, guys. Very much appreciated. And yeah, I hope you all have I know I've wished you all a Merry Christmas already, but I wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a very prosperous New Year. Right, I'm going to need a break in an hour and a half. So I've had a working time break, but I need a drive break now. I got hour and 33 left before I need a break for my driving to reset it. So I'll try and figure out now where I'm going to stop for a break. I may have to do it on the A12 before I hit the M25, because I don't think I've got enough time to get to South Mims. Don't think I've got time for that. An hour and a half is going to be hour and a half maybe down to the M25 from here. So yeah, I'll probably have to pull up on the A12 for a break. Pull up in one of those laybys, have a half hour, reset my driving, and I can crack on back then. If I have a break now, I'd have to stop again on the way down. But if I work up until, well, if I drive up until the closest I can to my hour and a half, then that gives me a full 4.5 hours then to drive back from where I am, so it should be good. Should be. But we'll see. 62-minute delay now, according to this. Woohoo! It's now telling me I'm going to get back to the yard at 16:50. Wow. Quite a bit of delays. Oh, I've got an alternative route for saving 43 minutes. What's that going to be then? That's going to be up to 14. I think I will take that. Yeah, it's going to take me straight up the A14,
Continue on A14.
and that saves me just under an hour. 16:06. That'll do for me. Rather than go around the 25 and get stuck on there. As long as I got no problems on the 14, but according to the sat nav, it's all good. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to not go down the A12, I'm going to go down the 14, which is a better option for me really for the brake, because there's more laybys on the A14. So that's what I'll do. It's not very often I go to the A14 to get to Felixstowe, because it originally, normally on a normal day, it's 35 minutes longer. But today, it's 43 minutes quicker. So yes, we will be taking that route. Right, I'm going to crack on, and I will catch you sometime on the journey back. Let you know how I'm getting on. I'll catch you in a bit, guys. Toodles!
Christmas, a time for miracles, wishing to find a remedy, hoping for better days to come. Memories of flickering shadows, cold nights, hearing the wind blows the snowflakes, reminds me of something gone. Send me lights and angels, help me through the changes, and I'll be waiting on Christmas night. Show me hope and glory, write us a different story, and I'll be waiting on Christmas night. Christmas, a time to be cheerful and joyful, but baby, you left me alone. So send me lights and angels, help.
Evening, guys. I guess I started my other camera. Sure I did. As you can probably see, well, he had his eye beams on as well. Flippin' heck. I got a little light on, so you can sort of see me. I'm coming down Rover Way. I am
Take the second exit to
5 minutes away from the yard. I did come down the A14, although the sat nav kept shouting at me, telling me the A14 was closed. But it's been so long since I've been down the A14. I think the map needs updating on that, because there's a new section to the A14 and the old bit is closed, and then obviously you got the new bit that diverts all the way around. So I just went with it because I hadn't heard anything on the radio or anything like that that said the A14 was closed, so I just carried on and straight through, no problem at all. Bit busy with the rain and everything else. It wasn't very pleasant coming down that way, but it was all good. No delays. No delays on the M6, no delays on the 42. I flew down the 42 and the M5 and the M50 and the 449, and got caught up a little bit on the Bringlass tunnels on the M4. Delayed me by about 5 minutes,
roundabout. Take
but it's not
the
too bad.
first exit.
It is now 16:43 and I'm due at the yard at 16:47. So all in all, it's been a good run back, and I've got 27 minutes left drive time. So it's been really, really good. So I had that hour and a half when I left Felixstowe. I stopped at Cambridge Services for a break with 3 minutes to spare.
First exit to Rover Way.
So I was basically 4.5. and it's taking me, so it's an hour and a half plus the 4 hours, or just over 4 hours now. So it's taken me about 5.5 hours to get back, which isn't too bad considering it's Friday.
Enter the roundabout.
Normally it's about 4 hours 50, 5 hours to Felixstowe. So it hasn't been a bad little run. Fair play. It hasn't been a bad run at all. Once I get through these dock gates, I can turn the lights on in full so you can see me properly. Yeah, seen a couple of the night boys go out with their CFs. I'm surprised that's another one coming out now. Well, the night boys will probably be out earlier tonight. Alright, there we go. Turn the lights on now, you can see me. That looks like Andy's truck. So there's no writing on that one. HUU. No, that was one of Conway Bailey's trucks. I just give him a flash and a wave. Oh well, never mind. Never mind. And Scott was hoping that he was going to get back to his yard before I got back to my yard. He's due back there at 16:57. I can get you at 16:47. It was a close race all the way down. Originally mine said 16:56, 57-ish. But then mine, the sat-nav, wants to take me straight down to junction 33 and then come down to 4232, which is about 11 minutes longer. I cut down to 48 and then come in down via Rover Way. And it saves me about 11 minutes. So when it when it diverted me down that way and it recalculated, it took it down to 16:45. I got caught a little bit of traffic by the Lanedin, about 2-minute delay. So now it's 16:47. So I am now at the yard. And when I hear, I have to send him either a video or photographic evidence to tell him that I'm at the yard to say I've won. But I won't air his response because it'll probably be some naughty language. I love the way they park these. Now they've been parked 3 there at angles, so they could have been parked in straight. But no. You're losing the space there, you're losing the space. Let's go back out and I'll reverse in. The loading box is up. It's going to be a busy weekend this weekend, I think. All right. Watch that fence on the left. You can see the empty one on the side of it. Make that a little bit wider so I can get between the two. Close to that fence. There we go. Past it. And we're in. Oh. Right, back at the yard. It's me done and dusted. That's me for the week. That'll be me completely now until after Christmas. There'll be no more vlogs. What I might do next week is do a compilation for the year, and then we'll go from there. And here comes Jimmy. You all right, Jim? I'm recording. Please don't swear.
Huh?
I'm recording. Please don't swear.
No swear words?
No swear words.
No swear words?
Clean channel.
I better go up there then.
Hoover box.
That's what that is, is it?
Yeah, just brought it down from Felixstowe now.
Staying on, do you know what?
I don't know, to be honest. He didn't. All I've got on is just on the truck com that it's coming back here. So
Just give me a rig, see if I can use the trailer.
right. So that's me done now for the week. As I said, I'll be. I won't be recording next week, but I will do probably a compilation for the year.
When you use that, yeah, no problem. On it.
Is it coming off?
Stick it up by there on the right hand side by that pink box. Make that silver up down.
Yep. Okie doke. Yeah, didn't think it was going to come off, but it's coming off. Going to take the twist, undo the twist locks now, and then he obviously wants the trailer for this evening. Right, so before he does this now, before I undo my twist locks, I'm going to crack on. Thank you very much for watching. It's been an amazing year this year so far. Hopefully we'll have another good one next year. Have a very, very Merry Christmas from myself and all the boys from the Road Legends. We all wish you a very Merry Christmas. Hope you have a prosperous New Year. Whatever you're doing, be safe, be good, and I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Toodles.